Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop. So in this video we're going to take another look at a fundamental technique called punching. We're starting with a piece of 3/8 inch square bar, and I'm using a 1/4 inch round punch. We're going to drive 3/4 of the way through the front side of this piece, and then we're going to flip it over, and there will be a little cooled spot that you see right there. And we're going to just set our punch right on that and drive it through and clear the slug, just like you see. It is not necessary, unless you're going to be drifting out this hole, to put it over something like a Pritchell hole or over the Hardy hole that you see there to the right of the video. So we'll get that heated back up. And then we're going to go ahead and run the punch in through both sides again, just to size it to the appropriate size, keeping the punch cool as we do so we don't wreck the temper. And then that's basically it. I'll just clean this up real good here, and there you have it. Not a very hard operation. It seems more intimidating than it is, but really the only prerequisite is to make sure that you have enough material thickness around the opening of your hole after you get it punched. So now we're going to go ahead and use a square punch, and we're going to use this on a tangent or the diamond. So we're not going to run it where the square would be parallel. We're going to run it to where it's tangential to the piece of iron being worked. Again, just like with the round punch, we're going to drive it down 3/4 of the way through the piece, flip it over, and then clear the slug from the back side. One thing to look out for when working with a square punch is that the back side is dependent on you coming in square and matching exactly those corners up. Otherwise you'll get kind of a weird twisted hole going on, and that is not something you want. So there you go, punched in mostly through that side. I'm going to hammer it again, and then you'll see that little black area show up there on the back. And again, lining up my corners and knocking the slug down through. Make sure you give it good hard setting blows. So not little light taps, but good hard setting blows to get the punch to cut into the material. Take another heat on it, just like with the round punch, and we're going to drift this open just a little bit more, just a tad more. So as with any of the practice and all of the fundamentals in this series, you want to make several of these. So just get used to me saying that in this fundamental series, that you're going to be making multiple of these. Make a whole bunch. You could turn them into a fancy little project later, but the point of this is to practice these techniques until you have them down pat. If you want larger holes through larger stock, you can do that. The technique does not change, just the size of the material and the complexity of the job will change. So now, after we've gotten all our holes punched, we are going to cut this piece off, and we're going to add it to our ring that we're slowly collecting a bunch of these pieces on as an example of our work. Shear that off, and then I'll dress the bar for the next piece. Nice and easy. Then I'll clean up the other piece that's went flying across the shop onto the floor. Generally, you just want to make a sever cut and not a shearing blow like I did there, especially if you are in a shop where there may be some other fire hazard materials. My shop's fairly large with a dirt floor, so it's not that big of a deal. So that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like, comment down below. And as always, God bless you, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.